Hey guys, my name is Crazy Penguin, and this is another comparison video. This time we're talking about the Sentinel's secondary weapons, the Nova Blaster and the Falcon pistol. Goal of this series is pretty simple. I like to compare two weapons side by side. Generally they're going to be from the same class, and also generally they're going to be the default weapon versus something that you would need to unlock with additional gold or experience, so that you can answer the question, should I grab this weapon or not? So let's get a look at the stats here. The Nova Blaster has far superior damage, at least when you look at the stat anyway, 350 versus 70. However, the rate of fire and how the weapon hits is vastly different. They both have respectable clip sizes and really large ammo counts. For a secondary weapon, they feel like they have the ammo of a primary. And that'll pretty much do it for the stats. Let's talk a little bit about the guns themselves. The Nova Blaster is a decent weapon if you can use it right. It has a projectile instead of it being hit scan, meaning that it takes time for the bullet to travel and you have to take into account, what's required to lead the target, etc., etc. On top of that, the bullets can ricochet, which makes for some really interesting around the corner shots. And then also, there's no bullet drop-off damage, meaning that it's always going to do 350 no matter what if it connects with the target. However, the bullets don't go an infinite distance either. It's really great for hitting stationary targets or taking out things like force fields and turrets on the enemy flag stand if you happen to have line of sight on it and you're not out of range. Whereas the Falcon pistol, with its high rate of fire, it makes it a lot easier to adjust on the fly where it is you need to be shooting. It's just like any other automatic weapon. In fact, it almost acts like a Raider's SMG, the amount of damage it does. It's a really, really nice weapon, especially if you're decent with it. Overall, it's better in my hands. I like it a lot more, but it's personal preference mostly. One other thing to note is that it does have bullet drop-off, meaning that over a greater distance it's going to do reduced damage. So, all in all, this is the first weapon comparison video where I would suggest that you go for it. Definitely. The Falcon pistol is well worth your experience or gold, however it is you want to purchase this weapon. It, in my opinion, is a far superior secondary and it's going to be a lot more reliable for you. Not to say that the Nova Blaster isn't a decent weapon, just that I think that the Falcon pistol is just a little bit better. And that'll do it for this weapon comparison. Hopefully you learned something and you're better informed to make a decision on whether or not you want to grab yourself the Falcon pistol. If you like this kind of content, stick around. We always have more coming out, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.